Jen here. Check out this head-turning Polaris Slingshot. All right, let's talk about this bad ride. And notice that I didn't say car, I didn't say motorcycle, because what is this thing? It's a Slingshot. It is a three-wheeled vehicle. So it's a reverse trike. You can see that there's two wheels in the front, one in the back here. It's really unlike anything else on the road. It doesn't quite fall into the motorcycle category, and it doesn't quite fit into the car category. So what is it? It's a bridge in between the car world and the motorcycle world, but definitely an aggressive design. It looks fast, if nothing else. It's lean, it's mean, it's aggressive, and quite literally looks like a slingshot. All right, super interesting design. Like I said, there's two wheels in the front, but come around to the back because look at this behemoth of a tire. I mean, the engine is in the front and all the power is being transferred to just this tire, one single tire. This is a rear wheel design and it's unlike anything else on the road. I can tell you that much. Like I said, it's not like a car. It is sort of like a vehicle. There's two seats, as you can see, but you could also throw two people onto a motorcycle as well, but this does not drive like your average motorcycle or car. Completely unique design. But let's talk about the aesthetics for a second. I've heard people say that it looks like the Batmobile, and I'm not gonna disagree with them. Obviously, Bruce Wayne did not drive a blue Batmobile. I love the color. I am a huge fan of color. So this is super electric, or is it cobalt? I don't know. I've heard Miami blue. Very fun, very vibrant. Check out the tail lights. I mean, they look sharp. They look aggressive. Everything about this looks aggressive. But what I find really interesting is this brake light that's in a spine pattern. Get in here and check this out. You hear a lot of cars being called spine tingling, usually when it's referencing a supercar, but this thing literally looks like a spine going up the back. So if you want that aggressive look that's definitely gonna turn heads, this is definitely helping your cause. You know what I'm saying? And notice, I'm motioning, there's no roof. I mean, this thing has no top, so it's forever summer. Hopefully you don't live in a place where you're gonna get a lot of rain, but if you do get weather, not to worry, because the inside, the interior here is pretty darn durable. Before we even get into performance, I have to say, just look at how aggressive this is. I don't have a tape measure if you get down low, but what is this, 4 or 5 inches off the ground? When we talk about open concept and cockpit being completely wide open, we are inches from the ground. I could literally reach down and jack up my pedicure, my manicure, no problem, but I'm all right with that. It's pretty cool to be exposed and having that complete visceral feeling. Also check out these headlamps, very cool design. Everything is just meant to be aggressive. So even if this wasn't the most beefy performer on the road, it looks like it is. You're showing up and you're definitely showing off. You're turning heads. You may not get there the fastest, but you're definitely turning heads in the process, which I love. Look how cool this is. It's definitely giving me Transformer vibes, or it kind of gives me the idea of the Pagani Huayra, but this is not the only thing redesigned for the new 2020. They have a new ProStar engine. Polaris really, like I said, they did their homework. They got feedback from folks and they wanted more power. So what did they do? They gave them more power. Let me show you actually. Come on in here. Under the hood, we have a 2-liter, 4-cylinder engine, brand new by Polaris. This is the ProStar, like I mentioned. It's a little bit of an upgrade. We're now delivering 203 horsepower as opposed to 173 in previous models in previous years. So yay, Polaris. I know some of you just shook your head. You're like, give me back my stick shift. Well, now Polaris, the new Slingshot, is delivering you a 5-speed automated system. It's called the auto drive. So they've taken the headache of shifting out. This program does it for you. So I'm okay with it. I'm curious to see what it actually feels like out on the road. Is it gonna be herky-jerky? Is it gonna be all over the place? Is it gonna be seamless? That was the first thing I was noticing on the interior. There is no stick shift. It's so simple. I mean, check this out. There's 3 buttons. Obviously, there's a neutral, so when you start it up, you're gonna have to take the e-brake off and then choose whether you wanna go into reverse or drive, but this is the most simple system I think I've ever seen. You got a little bit of storage here. You got a glove box for, you know, your gloves and not much else, but there is a charger for your phone. Obviously you have the glove box here, but there is other secret storage. There's a little lever right behind the seatbelt. And right here, there's a good sizable amount of storage, which is super important if you're traveling for the weekend, you're out, you wanna bring lunch or whatever, your jacket, there is storage. All right, so I'm gonna come around, I've closed up the hood, I'm gonna sit inside to give you a little more information. Obviously, it's not the most seamless. Don't wear short skirts, ladies, if you're getting into the Slingshot, but it's obviously without doors, without roof, open cockpit. We have a windshield, if you dare call it that. It's more of a windscreen, or it reminds me of the motorcycle. Unlike the motorcycle though, it does have a steering wheel, which is super helpful. You got your blinkers. I will say, it feels pretty roomy. I do have long legs for a short girl. I will proudly say that, and I feel completely comfortable. Obviously, you don't have the restrictions of the roof. You know, it feels good, but obviously the proof is in the pudding. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take this bad boy for a spin. Out of the gate, 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder engine, not too bad, especially for something like this that's so lightweight, plenty of power in theory, but I don't know how I'm totally feeling about the auto drive system. Something inside of me really wants to. I keep finding my hand going to where there would be a shifter. I'm like, let me help it along. There's a tiny bit of a lag. I don't know if it's the most efficient. Obviously, they have this new automated system, but I just feel like it could help it engage the gear a little bit quicker. It definitely makes my hand want to go there. The funny part is, I've noticed like several people checking me out, not just because I'm a blonde, but I definitely think it's a Slingshot, helping it out. I feel like the mayor of this town. I feel like I should get out and like shake hands and kiss babies. I got a couple waves, I got a head nod, I got some nodding of approval. I don't know that they know that this isn't the most powerful vehicle, but it looks like the most powerful vehicle on the block for sure. Obviously, we have the eye-catching blue color. People are impressed by this. It's turning heads, but I also see that car over there trying to challenge me to the race. It revved up a little bit on me. Listen, bro, you're gonna get there well ahead of me. I'm gonna push it a little bit. I'm gonna open her up, see what it can handle, see how fast. 0 to 60, obviously we're not at sea level. This is not peak in performance. I feel like I got there in 5, 6, 7 minutes. I'm just kidding, seconds. I will say this, the open cockpit is fun. It's a different ride experience than a motorcycle, but if you look down, it's a little eerie. Let's be real for a second. It's a little eerie when the ground is 1.5 inches away and I see it going by very, very quickly. That's probably why they want you to wear the helmet, frankly, so you can't see the fact that the ground is going by you so close, so fast. The starting cost for this vehicle is $26,000, so pretty approachable if you want this as, say, your weekend driver. What's also interesting that this is like a car experience. You've got the steering wheel, but it has no airbags, which you need to legally be a car in most states, probably if not all states. I can't speak for every state. It's got a passenger seat next to you, so very much like a sports car. You can take a passenger alongside with you. Definitely more comfortable than a bike experience where your passenger would be behind you. But like the bike experience, it's definitely that visceral feel. You feel the wind. This is the type of driving experience that would be perfect for, dare I say, a retired motorcyclist, or maybe somebody that doesn't like the two-wheel experience. You want a little bit more stability. I'm not gonna lie, everything in my body is telling me that I need to do donuts in this car. I'm trying to be respectful. It's not my vehicle, but everything in my body wants to do donuts right now. I want to spin it out. I want to kick up some dirt. It's not going crazy fast. Like, I'm not winning any races, but I definitely want to win. I definitely want to win like a donut competition. Is that weird? Okay. That was a ton of fun, but I'm still not quite sure if the Polaris Slingshot is more of a motorcycle ride or a car type of drive. It's really the in-between. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you've driven one of these before. I really want to hear from you. Make sure you guys smack that subscribe button, and I will see you again soon. Bye.